Okay, Paul, thanks for coming out. I think we've got mission accomplished here. As I say, I didn't want to give you a quick band-aid fix here. I wanted to give you something for the long term rather than the short term. You know, you can see you've got this kind of unathletic posture here, very unengaged, you can see. We know the grip's very strong. We've had a look at that from the front. And what happens is, as a result of this setup, you can see the face gets, really closed. Not slightly closed, that is really closed at that point. If you look at Tiger here, obviously he's got a more athletic setup. His tailbone's up a little more, his abs are engaged a little better. And he gets the club open as it hinges up. So he rotates and hinges it. So you can see, he's not opening it around him. We said, hey, let's cut that left wrist. Let's get that club up and open. So we start to get the club opening as it's going up. See, that's really shutting behind you. So then there's no swing in your right arm at all at that point. This is your little safe swing. As I say, I think this swing got you so far, but it needs kind of, rebooting a little bit to get you to the next stage. So there's no swing in your right arm, and the face is dead shut. Have a look at Tiger here. He's got more swing in his right arm, and the toe is hanging. So that's your goal. The goal in your swing is to get the club to swing more with a more open face, a more neutral face, so you can freewheel it. You've got this thing, really shut, so you're going to really put the brakes on in the downswing, which is what you do, because you're reacting now to the face. You can see the face is dead shut as you come down. Look at this one here, much more open, much more neutral. So, as you hit it now, you're going to have to really do something to stop the ball going over here. And what you do is you start to raise up, you start to lift your hands up, you start to back out of the shot. You can see this one's coming right out the heel, pretty close to a shank in this case, and look where the club exits. You see how it exits really high. So that's reacting to that shut face. So that's why you hit behind it, that's why you thin it. Look at Tiger here, it's a lot shallower, a lot more open. So his can exit around him more. And that's really the key, to get that descending blow onto the ball. You've got to be able to exit around you, low and around you, get the weight moving forward. If we have a look at some of the work we've done here, he did some fantastic stuff here, really good, some of this. Let's have a look here. So you can see much better posture, much better grip, much more neutral. I've drawn on your glove to help you. Actually, let's use this one, some of the early ones here. You can see we're getting the club really up and open. These are slightly overdone, this early one here, but you see the toes hanging more. That's really what we've got to get. We've got to get that toe to hang. So a little cup in the wrist, this one's a little gentler. Really nice look about that there, compared to that shut and out of position look there. So now as you swing up here, this is you trying to get some swing in your right arm. So we got that club hanging nicely there now, look. Much more like it, rather than that club is very incomplete and very shut at the top of your swing. So, now from here, you can release this thing on the right. Look at the club face. Neutral as anything. Shallow as anything. As we said, that looks very similar to Tiger Woods at that point. When you look at this one on the left, really shut, and now you're going to react to it. It really looks like Tiger at that point. Look at this. Look at that. There's a lot of similarities there, isn't there? It really is. Never thought I'd say that when I saw you walk through the door. So really good there. And then from here, look, you can see now you don't need to raise up. As I say, because it's more open, the face. Now you can turn through it. Get your weight moving forward. Finish on that right toe. Get your hands going across you through impact. Watch the Ryder Cup and have a look at how many guys, exit kind of left on the way through and then really get onto that right toe. In this one, you kind of a little bit of the old reaction where the hands have got high and the club hasn't quite caught up. So I'm giving you a little exercise to try and get that release going a little bit on that left foot only, trying to kind of turn your chest through. But I think if you stand there and get the grip good, get the club swinging, get the club, more complete, I think you're kind of halfway home. Because if we can get a bit more swing in your swing with a more neutral club face, that to me, on that side there, looks really good. Considering where you started, a few minutes ago, that looks a really athletic swing on the right, doesn't it? Look at the difference in the club face. So you've got the skill to make this one work on the left.
Yeah.
We can marry that to this one, which is obviously a much more neutral look. You're going to not put the brakes on the way down, you're going to speed it up, eliminate the left, and then you can move to the next stages of your golf career. Great job, man.
Brilliant.